Do not ask me how this happened because I have no idea, but somehow yesterday I ended up watching episodes 22, 23, and 25 of My Hero. So I actually skipped completely over 24. I don't know what Crunchyroll was thinking, just literally skipping over to 25. But if you guys are wondering in the future, because you guys are seeing this one first, why I'm a little bit confused on where 25 came from, how excited I was for Hawks and all that jazz, this might clear that up a little bit. I did not get to watch this episode at all. What is up, you guys? It is your boy DapperDarius back at it again with My Hero Academia Season 4, Episode 24. Last episode of this one, last episode I watched was a completely different one, but last episode before this one was the actual festival, was the music, the singing, the games, the food, Aries happiness, all that greatness. And so this one's called the Japanese Hero Billboard chart. This is where I'm guessing they're actually going to announce Endeavor as #1. So I was like, wow, that's just something they did in the time, you know, that we were waiting. But hey, we know My Hero's not one to usually skip beats, so it makes a lot of sense. So I'm just gonna hop right into this, not gonna waste any more time. I have a couple of questions from Discord for a couple other My Hero episodes that I'm gonna be answering at the end of this episode, so make sure to stick around for that. If you guys ever want to ask me any questions that I answer at the end of every episode, check out that Discord down below. You can also follow me on Twitch and on Twitter to watch me game and keep up for updates. I appreciate you, Dapper Squad. Let's hop into this. My Hero Season 4, Episode 24. Wow, we're taking care of her UA? I didn't even know Sue has a little sister. I want to see her. Ah. We gotta keep her around Eraserhead. It makes sense for the kids. It also makes sense for her safety and everything. To live with that great power. That's all we can ask for. Oh, Mandalay, Ragdoll, she's okay. It's been so long since we've seen Ragdoll. Wild Wild Pussycats. I do remember what they were called. They're in their normal outfits too. Oh, it's been so long. Jesus. Oh, Coda, my boy. No more punching in the balls. Yeah, you guys are twins. I like them in their casual outfits. They all look cool. Yeah, it was taken completely. Yeah. That makes sense, because imagine he tries to give her a quirk back and he uses like an explosion teleportation big dick quirk, you know, you never know. So there's a number of variables that ranks twice a year. Has to do with marketing, fan appreciation. Wow, it went from 32 to 411. So yes, this is very much clearing up what happens in the next episode. I don't know how I ended up doing that. Oh really? They never used to come? Up to your Yori Musha. I'm not even gonna write these down. I can't. Wash. Wash is number 8. A huge leap. Kamui Woods. Bunny with a determined spirit. Mirko. Okay. Ooh, I like her. Edgeshot? Best Genius was number 4 before, so I'm guessing he's number 3. Hawks. I didn't realize Hawks was number 2. So it was the number 1 and number 2 hero in the last episode fighting that Nomu. That is so badass. And this is the introduction of those big old shoulder pads and his fire ass outfit. Okay, I like it. I like it. I would love to see Crust in action. Hawks is just so impatient. I could see why he would think that in the social climate. 22. Wow. Wow. Fastest and the youngest. People say that he's too fast. I can see why they'd say that. Now I remember that from episode 25. It's weird watching these in this order, man. It doesn't really change. Like, I'm still super hyped. Just watch me, man. And then we get to watch him next episode. Like, what the fuck? So it was slightly a test. Is this where the next episode comes into? The Nomus. It really is. Wow, okay. Oh, and we get to see Dabby. I should have worn my Dabby shirt. I really have a dope Dabby shirt. High end. Destro's life story? Is that what that said? What is he, streaking? Work shame? Oh, so he's showing everyone a small little wiener? That was so anticlimactic. He wants to be... That's the guy from next episode who was talking about him that looked like Natsu. See, I noticed these little things because of I watched the next episode ahead of time. His new costume's so cool, I agree. Destros, yeah. I like that. All you can really ask for. Peaceful life, you know? Living the best life. Jet burn, that is awesome. Is this how it ends? I could see myself being fucking heated right now. Thank the Lord I've already seen the next episode. That was so dope. So I had to go back to the time and pause it where it's showing that book that was that shame court guy was trying to use as motivation to continue on what he was doing. It is Destro's life story, and it has the logo on the front as the kind of covering of his eyes that we saw from that picture of Destro. But it's unprecedented reprinting Destro's life story, metahuman liberation warfront. That is interesting. You know, like, especially during times like these, I can understand exactly what Hawks is saying, how we need to be more diligent. We need people to be a symbol. We need that symbol so that, you know, heroes can have too much time on their hands and everyone can feel confident that they're safe and protected and not have to worry all damn day. But, you know, like, this is fucking crazy. This Nomu comes in out of nowhere. It seems like Hawks knew a little more than he was putting on. Like, he knew the Nomu was going to attack. I'm not saying because he's not a hero or anything, but he was self-investigating all around the country, just flying around, being a quick little guy. So, like, I just feel like, and I agree with what he's saying. Like, I am noticing it, that he's being the producer of the #1 hero. Like, he's just setting them up for all kinds of wins, you know? Like, he's like the setter on the volleyball team. Shout out to Haiku. He sets it up and that fucking spiker hits it down, you know? Like, this is what happens. But I am very glad. I combined two sentences right there. I was gonna say I'm very glad I watched this episode and noticed this and everything, but I'm also somewhat, it's also cool that I watched the other episode ahead of time, because this made me point out, seeing that one made me catch a couple things in this episode that I might not have, you know? Like, that kid in the next episode was the one from this episode who was a little butthurt that Endeavor's changed, but he's like, no, that guy is still out there fighting for us. He is a hero. We gotta stay here, you know? Like, that's the kid next episode who shouts out Endeavor on the news and all that. I also appreciate the fact that Endeavor's very confident and very socially, like, by himself when it comes to fans, audience, you know, social attraction, stuff like that. So when Hawks is out there doing his autographs, talking to people, getting all smiles, you know, talking some all that kind of just stuff, it's actually weird for Endeavor. Everyone was like nervous, like, oh, there's Endeavor, what do we do? He's so scary looking, the pressure off of him. So he's like, oh, I should try to be like Hawks too, now that I'm the #1 hero. So let's try to talk to these kids. Oh, you're not usually doing that. This is weird for, you know, it's like where can you win in that situation? It's kind of an unfortunate spot to be in. But, you know, if anyone's gonna fight through that, it's gonna be Endeavor. I loved his speech, you know, just watch me. I love seeing the top 10 heroes: Crust, Mirku or Mikru, and then you had the old guy who's like #9, Ryukyu, Best Genist, of course, Edshot, Hawks. Top 10 heroes are dope. Laundry Wash, whatever his name is. Like, what the fuck is that? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how I missed that episode though, but I am super glad I watched it. Now I'm gonna answer some questions from my Q&A section on my Discord, because I am super behind, and shouts out to Twitchy because he's always the My Hero question asker, so I appreciate you. So this next question he is asking me is meant to be asked after episode 22, which is 2 episodes ago. Who are you rooting for in today's battle between Deku and Gentle? Despite the fact that Deku is still my favorite character in the manga, I found myself personally rooting for Gentle to win here. I think that's the thing about those kind of fights that makes them so damn good, is they have a very similar outlook on life and perspective on the way they do things. There's just a slight twist on it. Like, it's just Deku was given that opportunity by All Might, and Gentle was never given that opportunity. You know, he's had a shit life. He's been trying to do great things for a while, but it just wasn't working out. And just, you wish things had gone better for him. So, despite the fact that they're both very similar and they're both really good in their hearts people, man, I think for just this particular fight, if there wasn't the whole school festival with Eri going on that could have been canceled, I would have been voting for Gentle. But because of Eri's happiness being a tool or something that's on the line with this fight, I had to go for Eri, so I have to go for Deku. I have to, sadly. That's a great question though. I really appreciate that. And then he said, to be answered after episode 25, the finale, which I have already seen, what plus ultra move would you love to see from either a pro hero or villain in season 5 if you were given the creative liberty to implement one of your choosing? Oh, it would 100% be a villainous move. It would either be Dabby doing a plus ultra fire move to like match Endeavor, because that would be awesome. And I know there's still those theories about Dabby being Endeavor's son going around. I've never heard those like really debunked or proven either way. You know, I've just seen a couple of videos and heard that theory. It would either be Dabby or Shigaraki, because we've only ever really seen Shigaraki's quirk when he's used it on Stain's knife, Overhaul's hand, and Eraserhead's elbow, right? Those are the only true times we've seen it. I'm sure we've seen it a couple other times, but I'd love to see him being pushed to the limit, Shigaraki, and have to use like its full extent. Like, can he do a whole building? Can he do a whole body? Can he melt? Actually, we did see him doing it against Overhaul's guy, and he melted that whole body. So yes, we did see that. But you know what I'm talking about, like the extreme situation. I want to see that, you know, like I want to see President Mike talk about it. Can I do inorganic? Yes, it can. So what are the capabilities of his quirk in totality? You know, like I'm curious. But I would probably choose Shigaraki if I had to choose one. Be plus ultra, like ultra decay or death decay. I don't know. It just sounds awesome, you know. Thank you for that question though. I appreciate you, Twitchy. I appreciate you, Dapper Squad. I'm gonna hop into some more videos here. I gotta do some editing and shit, so I appreciate you guys. Have a great day. I will see you soon. Peace out, y'all.